Alright, Junior Vance sent me these pistons and rods and a crank, see this? 11-to-1s. This is for the standard bore 350 that I was trying to build before I got the 327 block. So I started a 327 block before this stuff ever showed up, and ended up getting all the pieces before this showed up. And I just want to thank Junior again. Thank you so much, man. I have to find something to trade to you or send to you or whatever else. I got everybody looking for a carrier and door carrier for a 8.5 10 bolt, you know, a posi carrier for the rear end, and I got everybody looking for doors for a 57. So hopefully somebody come up with something. I can trade them, or they can send it to you. You can buy it from them or something. But so now I'm gonna try to clean these up. Try to clean up all these pistons and rods and get all the rings off of them where the rings are seized up. It's come out of a locked up motor. But take these and put them in that other 350. Then Dad will use that motor, or I'll put it in the 74, or because I was going to run it in my 64, but my car would have to weigh 3,500 pounds, and there ain't no way I could add that much weight to it. So everything worked out the way it's supposed to, I suppose. But that motor's done, ready to go out there and get in the car. I'm gonna jump on this other one and get this stuff cleaned up and see if I can salvage it, which I'm sure I can. I wish I had my torch, but let's see what I can do. But just want to say thanks again, man. This is awesome. Yeah, Junior Vance, the fellow that sent me all this stuff, he's got a bunch of old hot rods. He's got Camaro, a couple Camaros, Chevelle, he's got a Nova, 55 or 56, he's got all kinds of stuff. He sent me a little video where he's walking around his property. Let me turn this off. Where he's walking around his property, showing us all the cars and talking to us and giving us a little info about him and his family and everything else. So check it out. Real cool fella, really awesome guy, super nice. But see, here's his pistons. I'll show you that footage right now. I'll put it in this video. You can check him out. He's really, really cool person.
Junior Vance from West Virginia. I was just going to let you know this is the car we've had it 26 years. My wife drove this when she was pregnant with my son, Clayton Vance. It did have a 350 automatic. Of course, years ago we had to change everything, so now it's got a 454 in it with a 400 turbo. And like everything else, we decided one day the water pump was leaking and it just got parked. So it's been sitting in this garage probably, well, see the sticker on it was 1996 was the last time a sticker. 85 Chevrolet that me and my brother and everybody else built it. Oh, shoot, probably 15, 20 years ago. We carried the frame in the garage and built it. We used to run it in the mud bog all the time. It's like everything else has been got about put out to the pasture because anybody gonna have time to work on everything. Of course, I give it to my son. Hopefully, one of these days he'll fix it. This is a '56 Chevrolet that we bought probably close to 25 years ago. Been sitting in here for a couple years because we didn't get time to get him out and drive. I was busy helping everybody during the flood over around White Sulphur Springs. Everything got wiped out. Of course, we fixed it and we tried to drive it, but it's been a few years. We started out in just an old stripped out shell. Of course, we gathered up bits and pieces and patched it back together. It had no fiberglass front clip and stuff on it. We it's got a 350 Goodwrench crate motor in it, turbo 400 trim, a 9-inch Ford rear end with disc brakes all the way around it. Of course, it needs cleaned up. Try to get it out, maybe hopefully ride it some this summer. But like everything else, we ain't got near enough money or time to do everything. And then we'll go to this. This is another one of our cars we've had a long time. It's a 66 Chevelle Super Sport. It's 396 4-speed. Of course, there's a little bit of a story to this. I tried to buy this car for probably 10 years from a guy, and I was sitting at the house one day, me and my wife, and we first had our son born. He come driving it in the driveway. Of course, I wondered how he got it, but like everybody else, he was just the right place, the right time, so I wound up trading him out of it. Of course, I've had projects of fixing it for a long time, and it ain't never happened, but I put all new body bushings, everything through the whole car, and of course now it's got a 427 in it, 4-speed, the old knee knocker tack and stuff in it. Hopefully we get this project like everybody else, get it finished. I'll try to go up here and I'll show you my brother's project. He was a 69 Firebird. I picked this up about 7 years ago. I put floor stuff in it. No motor, tranny, nothing in it. I'm going to fix it up for my youngest grandson, 5 years old. I just wanted to try to give him something that way. He keep that old hot rod there going like everybody else. Got a 400 small block Chevy with turbo 350 tranny with 12 bolt 488 with a spool in it. We'll go over here and I'll show you a picture of my brother's car. He's been wanting a hot rod. He hadn't had one in years. 72 Nova. It's got a 355 in it with 11 to 1s in it. Turbo 350 tranny. Of course, I put a quarter panel stuff on for him and trying to do some body work and get it ready to paint for him for his summer to ride. Of course, this is was our rat rod project that we started working on. We went and picked it up. It's a 37 Chevy, 2-door sedan. It's got a 350 Chevy in it with turbo 350 tranny. Of course, like everything else, I used the S10 subframe. Made an S10 subframe, hooked it to the original frame, 350 with 350 tranny. Everything that's out of an 85 Suburban, brake booster, steering column, wiring. Done a mini tub on the back of it. S10 rear end, remade the whole new rear frame rails, which you can see I ain't got all finished up yet. We're trying to help everybody, things just seem to work out. So here, I've had this car probably, well, matter of fact, 7 years. The guy I got it from was going to haul it to the crusher. I wound up trading my rear end and a transmission for it. It was a true 68 Super Sport, no motor, no tranny, no doors, no front clip when I bought it. But I drug it in here. I wanted to get it fixed for my grandson, 7 years old now. Of course, we wound up buying an old motor off the guy, and we put a 396 in it. Found the hood latch here. We got it running about 3 months ago. 396, 325 horse with a turbo 400 tranny, and still got the 12 bolt rear end stuff in it. Well, let's go to the next one. This is my wife's 67 RS SS Camaro. We bought it. It's probably been close to 25 years for it also. It comes from a guy that had it down around Florida, and the top got pretty rusty on it, and he decided not to fix it. So I wound up buying it from him, just an old basket case, and we put put a roof and quarter panels and stuff on it, and redone all the body. And of course, it's got a 396 in it, 4-speed. Of course, it's another one. It ain't been running at least 3 years now because something's got a noise in the motor. I guess me or my son one got out hot rodding it and tore it up. Last but not least in this garage, we'll talk about the 55 Chevy. I had a little old 71 Triumph. A little small block V8 and automatic. We all wound up trading it for his 55 Chevy. Of course, it had a 327 and I sold the motor right up to a buddy of mine needed for his 54 Chevy. That's to be our next chassis build, I hope, sooner or later. We'll get time for it. Like everything else needs a lot of work. We done got it up 396, 375 with 4-speed and 9-inch rear and stuff put out. As you can see, there's parts all scattered around everything in this garage. Like everything else, we got too many projects, not near enough time. Too busy trying to help everybody else fix their vehicles. But anyway, we'll pause this for now. We'll get back out the house. I'll show you some more of our projects we got around.
Just an old hot rodder that they always had them soaking in diesel fuel. There's they are before, and they're all locked up so you can't move them. Getting them cleaned. See how loose that is now? I'm all cleaned up. Got them two soaking, so they're real stuck. We never backed the Suburban up to it before. This is new. So we never backed the Suburban up to it before. What? I said we never backed the Suburban up to the motor before. We should have done that a long time ago. But we never put one in that's complete already. They've always had the head and stuff.
You do like a guy had there, he was behind the truck directly in front of my back big truck on.
Well, I seen you didn't have a
He
mirror.
was doing this shit, I couldn't see him for shit. He was just getting, I was like, fuck you in, he's right here about the truck. I got my hand on the stand right kind of way in the corner. And then back here. Ready? Yep. Quick.
Throw that intake on it so I don't get no crap down with it.
Huh?
Throw that intake on it.
That's how you pack a smoke.
Yeah. There ain't nowhere to grab on the front of it.
Yeah.
That was a good call, sticking your fingers in that spot and lifting up with your forearm on the front.
Cool.
Alright. Now to CJ. Yank all the old crap out, drop a new one in. We pack up all my tools and everything, because I make a mess. Getting everything ready to pull the motor out.
Pull it out.
Pull that sore tooth.
Pull out. Pull out.
But what we're doing, pull that out, drop a 30. What should I call it? It's a 30 over 302, so that's 306, right?
I don't know.
302, 306, 30 over 302. Put that in there. Oh yeah.
He's back. They do, don't they? Huh? Yeah. Funny how you get used to it being there, no? There you go. One out and one going in. Go back to Suburban up here and take that dude right out there to get the tranny and the goop off the back of it.
First time that car's moved in months.
Huh?
First time that car's moved in months.
We'll do that little dance again. I missed that shit. What do you call that?
It's a 302. Or 306, 30 over 302.
It's called 302. It's so much easier to say. I'll never say 306.
Well, hey, you can't call it unless that's what it is.
Huh?
You can't call it a 302 because it's 30 over. You can't call it that. It has to be what it is.
All right, 306.
I think 306.
I'll struggle with it.
Look at that thing. I built that car so good.
Why?
A bunch of points. It's a little wore out.
Round it off, did it?
I don't think so. Maybe just a little bit where it all didn't drain out completely, but I had the oil pan off it for a long time. Anyway, we're gonna take the old block back here. Had water in it, that's about it. Then we're gonna get the new one out of the shaboom boom.
There you go. Coming out of Suburban. From Suburban, going in Suburban, brought out here, took it out of Suburban. That tires are Scotch. I broke them too. From putting motors on that tailgate, I broke those two little, see them straps
Yeah, it
right
was
there?
actually on video when it broke at one
Yeah,
time.
see them straps right there, snap both of them, so I need to go buy two, but under time restraints, we ain't got time for that shit. So, stuck me a rubber tire under there. 14-inch works just fine. Thrills against by guy. Tell this ain't how you build a gasher. Shit.
We're just pretending.
Yeah, you don't see none of them other boys doing this shit, do you? No, 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 no. That's how we reel. Where the bullshit stops, right here in the alley. Clear.
Clear. it is. New pipe bushing's in, new clutch is on.
Old pilot bushing.
Actually, it's old pilot bushing.
Old pilot bushing was sloppy, so we went back there and beat the other pilot bushing. Another pilot bushing out of the 350 back.
We packed it full of grease and put the input shaft out of a Muncie in it, one that we used to line up stuff with, and hit it with a hammer.
It said,
Hydraulic it right out of there.
you can do that with bread too. You can take, if you ain't got no grease, you can take bread, light bread, keep packing it in there and they'll knock it out the same way.
Really?
Yeah, bread's kind of expensive. Grease ain't cheap.
But we had it on hand, ready to go.
You gotta do whatever you gotta do.
The 306, no 306.
307.
So we're gonna put scare shit on and boom. Training, everything. All right. Time to put the motor in. Just gonna push the car around it.
Yep. There you go, in there. We'll be back just a minute. Hang on.
Oil pump, put oil in it, prime it, then do the tunnel ram. Starter, radiator, water pump, pulleys. Hook everything back up. But it is in there. Cool. And that's still in the car.
Yep, I'm fixing to get out myself.
Fired up tomorrow. Tomorrow's Easter. Clean everything up. Come back out here and jump on again in the morning.
Up back.
Oh,
Header's on.
had to change
Bouncer.
bouncers. See, the other bouncer, this was out of round because some idiot hit it with a metal hammer and knocked it out of round. So I had to take the junk one that we had and put it back on here.
We didn't stick the pulley on it, make sure it'd go flush. It wouldn't go flush because of damn somebody knocked the shit out of the end of it. So
Yeah.
took up a little more time we thought. We had to do a little wobbler,
We had to drill all these holes.
waller bit. We got our clearance, so that's called clearancing.
Clearance.
Clarence. It's clearancing in the machine shop. It's clearancing out here in the field.
Yeah. Boy, Dad was not happy.
Oh, it sucks. And all the bits I needed is in the toolbox. I mean, the box we took out the Suburban, set on the porch, bring a motor out here, left it sitting in the Arden. So, shit.
Why have everything together? Why?
Yeah, we're so disorganized. Why can't we be like these super builders? We don't want to be like the damn super builders.
We keep real.
That's right, we keep it real. Them motherfuckers fake as hell. Good. 45. Huh? 45. That's all. That's all that drill will turn it. You hear it bogging down, that's clear.
Nope.
Take the crank over while you're trying to build oil pressure.
And it actually goes to all the rockers pretty fast.
Yeah, he read on online. Y'all probably already know that. We ain't never done. It's pretty
Put that
cool.
tunnel ram on, or the header on, and everything else. And we're ready to bim, bim, bim.
And a pose for the girl.
I done set the timing at 34, so it should hit right off.
See, he jumped over my part.
No, I caught it. A pose for the girls, I caught it.
You're supposed to get all greased up for them shows, ain't you?
Y'all greased up.
Ready.
Was gonna run this. Was gonna run that. Was gonna run this or
We're
that.
gonna run one of these.
But there, I had already made all that. It all fit. So
It's still supposed to have a delay.
yeah, big delay. It took longer to do everything, drill them holes and all that other crap.
Get the machine shop fired up.
Yeah, we did use the
No
official.
shavings.
The official
Nothing like a ramp truck full of shavings.
ramp truck, drill press, hot rod,
Truck
alley.
real pace, yeah.
All right, let's finish. All right, I guess we're gonna try to just see if it'll hit. It ain't got the good gas in it yet, but we're just gonna see if we can make some kind of noise, so we'll be able to sleep at night.
Cam's already broke in, so don't worry.
Yeah, I ain't gonna like sit here and let it run. I'm just gonna see if it'll go pow. You know, just like that. Trigger shouldn't need to be advanced. Yeah, it might need to be. Sure. We'll see. Alright. Hey. Hey. Watch your hand on that thing.
Wrong hole. Told you.
Man.
I told you it's the wrong hole. I told you. You said that. You said put it on them hole there. I said that ain't the right one. I told you.
Shut up. You think you know everything.
I told you the wrong hole.
Okay, now the starter's put in the correct position like Dad said to begin with. Dad's right, I was wrong. Alright, let's see if we can make some noise.
That was right again. Time is it? Huh? I ain't got to care. It's Easter.
Huh?
Happy Easter, everybody.
Resurrecting
Thank you,
the small
buddy.
block, bringing it back to life.
Gonna see my Cadbury egg?
Let me just try to start it without the ignition on.
That's it.
There you go.
Ah, much better when it turned the flywheel.
Alright. It's got to go that way just a little more, and I don't think it can. I think it's hitting the... That's what I was trying to cut the piece off of.
Is it against the wire?
No, it's against the actual tunnel ram.
We got nothing to grind it with.
Yeah, I got that little box cutter.
Huh?
Got to fix the distributor cap. It's rubbing. Can't turn it no more. All right, we're going to try again. Had to sand the distributor custom.
Custom. Clearance. Clearance.
What? Too far retarded and too bad of fuel.
Well, it's spark knocking like a motherfucker. You hear it?
The fuel ain't good enough for it.
Shoo.
You're gonna have to advance it. What?
Yeah, it's knocking like a heel.
It's the gas.
You hear it?
It's gas.
Yeah.
Hear what?
Sounds like you're in it with a hammer. Bam, bam, bam.
It's got 87 gas with a 12 and after one piston.
But it shouldn't knock that loud.
That's what spark knock is.
Whew.
I'm probably going to have to run 110 in it.
Huh?
Probably have to run racing gas.
If it's spark knocking that bag, I don't know how you gonna get good fuel for it. Good God Almighty. Yeah.
Yeah, see, as soon as it goes to start, it spits back through.
Yeah, it don't like it. That's the way it fits them to that stupid shit acting like that.
Well, it made some noise. It got good gas in it, it ain't gonna run. Man, we can look up spark knock when we get to the house, but 12
You
and a
didn't
half
hear
to
that.
No. Maybe I can hear it on the video camera. Oh no. We gotta get some good fuel. I think it's fuel.
Let's get there. Bump it over.
Alright. We'll tune back here in a minute. So 306 is in. We tried to start it, but I guess I gotta get better gas. A lot better gas than, than what than the 80s. Than what the 87 was in. And that's what we think it was. We think it was spark knock because you can rotate the motor over and nothing hits and nothing binds or tings or nothing like that. But I guess that's what happened when you run racing pistons and racing heads and everything else. We ain't never run nothing like that before, ever. We had 11 to 1s in Dad's truck at one time and put a 58cc head on it, and it was bad like that, but it wouldn't even start. It just burned up through the carburetor. Just ignited. So. Race Suburban. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess we'll see.